Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm TKA Brew, and we're going to jump into a Star Key Challenge with Crow, so stay tuned. Well, I guess you're wondering, what is a Star Key Challenge? Well, it's very simple. Basically, you get one Star Key for winning each different type of map. So basically, right now, I have 4 keys available. So basically, if I play one game and I lose, I cannot play that game again. That Star Key is lost. So I have to go 4-0 in order to make sure I get all the Star Keys for today. If not, I can't play those games for the rest of the day. Well, there is one small glitch right now. The audio that you're hearing right now is actually recorded post everything, because I forgot to turn my microphone on while I was recording. So basically it was just me talking to a microphone that was turned off, but we're going to be watching it with post commentary instead of live commentary. So let's get into our very first game. And here we go. Our very first game is Gem Grab. I was going to say Smash and Grab for half a second, but I had to correct myself. Now I'm going to run up the center. I am going to make sure I control the center, making sure keeping everyone back who is poisoned. At this point in time, I did realize that they are basically, I believe the whole other team has all their star powers. So the bow can see us in the bushes. The Ricochet gets the extra bounce power. And I believe, who's their last guy? A Terra? I think they're, oh no, their last person is a Crow. Their Crow doesn't have the star power, but at that point I didn't realize it. Right now I'm just rushing way too much. Pushing into the center where I don't really need to be. I need to be more cautious. Basically, for me, my style of playing with Crow is just like you hit them for a poison and then you run away. Try to stop them from basically getting their health back and slowly just trip them away because they don't want to be running out while they're poisoned or low on health. And unfortunately, like I said, I'm not the best Crow player. Sometimes I do really good. After this was finished recording, we went on a good like 10-0 Brawl, 10-0 win, and with my Crow. So we got my Crow is now up to over 420 right now. So we did get our Crow up really high, and they were able to pull off that. I picked up these gems right off the bottom, held on to it. I think I grabbed one more just in case, because the more you have, the better. And the Shelly on the other side is doing a great job defending the gems that she has. And we just have to count this down. We have 6 seconds left here as they all rush down to try to take this away from us. The Ricochet comes in, and just at the nick of time, the countdown goes 0, and those Ricochet shots did not hit me. Well, they did hit me. They didn't finish and take me out. So there we go. We're at 384 right now. Like I said, we went on a nice tear, and I'm now, like, my Crow's up over 420 now. So, which is pretty awesome. And then we're going to jump into some duo showdown with our Crow. So we're going to make sure that we get the right teaming up. Basically, with Crow in here, I don't want to rush. Basically, for me, the key to winning showdown, or specifically duo showdown, is do not die. Right? Just don't die. It's the simplest thing you could do. But sometimes people just don't understand that. So basically, I always go collect power boxes. I ignore everybody else. I try not to get into any fights. I try not to rush the center, and I try to just try to get the power-ups. Right now, our Shelly's off in the center, causing havoc, picking up more power-ups. As you can see, we're now up to 4. I've only opened up 2 boxes. We're now up to 4 power-ups, which is pretty awesome. And like I said, we'll let the other teams fight it out. I'll go find out all the power-ups. And then once they're done, actually at that point in time, as you saw, I was missing on purpose. I didn't know if there's anyone in those bushes, so I was going to get 1 spike to hit the box and 2 spikes to hit the grass, just in case someone was out there. There is a Phoenix Crow right in this game right now. Someone spent all those gems to grab the Phoenix Crow. I know some of you out there, I even had people hate on me, like send me really mean messages on YouTube saying, how can you not like the Phoenix Crow? How you're like the horrible YouTuber because you don't like it, blah blah blah. But for me, it's like I think they could have done a little bit better with the coloring, and that's about it. Is it a horrible idea? No, it's the best idea ever. A Phoenix Crow. I love the idea. How they implemented it, I think they could have done a little bit better. I'm not sure if they rushed it out just to get the June stuff out, but for me, the coloring could be a lot better. A lot more reds and oranges instead of, he's basically mostly yellow and looks more like a rubber ducky. But that's just me. Some of you guys like it. I'm not gonna hate on it too much as I'm hunting down the Crow right now. There goes the Crow right there. And there is only, how many teams left here? There's only 2 teams left. I'm very hesitant to go pick that up because I know that there's somebody in there. And then the Shelly jumps out. I was going to push. I was very close to pushing that Poco right there. But I'm like, no, it's really possible that that Poco is not alone. And it wasn't. A 9 power-up Shelly pops out of nowhere. We are in our fight for our lives right now. I have 10 power-ups. All I can do is, like I said, slowly poison them. They're going to pinch right now. I'm going to try to run away, actually. Right there. There it is. Try to get out of there just so my teammate can come back. And then the Shelly drops the super off, and we were 2 seconds away. 2 seconds away from my Shelly coming back. If my Shelly could have come back at that moment, complete shields would have taken out that Shelly, but we were like 2 seconds shy from winning that. We move on. There we go. We are now 2-0 in the Star Key Challenge. We're now going down into Heist. Heist. I don't know what it is. I'm having a hard time with Heist now. The one safe idea, totally I wrap my head around playing defense and playing offense, and now I need to play both. I know I love Brawl Ball, and that's what that Brawl Ball is, but trying to defend a safe with health issues, it works a lot harder. But here we go. We got our Barley and our Frank in here with us right now as we try to push up the field. That Barley on the other side is definitely causing us a little bit of trouble. So I'm just trying to make sure I pull out his throws, trying to make sure he doesn't hit me. And this is where we start to make our move. There it is. Trying to make it up, trying to get Frank up here with us. Frank stops, and then I swing over to the other side because I wanted to get in there and hit the Brock before he could drop off his super. Frank rushes in, and I was trying to save the Frank, but I couldn't figure out the angle to hit the Brock right there. So we digress and we move on as we wait for our Frank to come back. For me, Frank is the key to this. If we can get Frank to push in front of us, I feel like we can just push into the goal. Pulling out my super, I don't exactly remember what it was like. Oh, this is my problem. I couldn't see what was. I pulled out my super, and I wanted to use it to jump over the top, but my thumb was over everything, and I remember complaining that if this was tap to shoot instead of the triggers, I would have not have had my thumb over like half the screen right there. Over the top. I think this. Do I jump here? Yeah, I think I jump here and try to make a break for the goal actually, but then I didn't see the Colt standing on top of it. For some reason, I was blind to a Colt standing on top of the safe. At this point in time, I think we push forward, and I think the Barley gets damaged. I don't exactly remember how we got damaged. Never mind. Yeah, there we go. Now we got the damage. I think the Barley dropped off his super. We're down to 82%, so we are winning this currently. 100% to 82%, so if we could hold off, that'd be great. Right now, we're doing a great job doing defense and offense at the same time. At this point in time, I was complaining that the Frank hadn't dropped its super to clear a path to the goal, and he did. As soon as I said it, and there it was, he dropped it off right on. And I think their problem here is I think we do a solid defense, and these actually go all the way around it. The Barley didn't even hit the safe. Do you believe that? Dropped off its super, only to have it miss. Okay. And here it comes. They did do a big sweep. They go back. I think the Colt drops off his super. I think I push forward. No, I push forward. I push defense. I thought my teammates had the defense. I jump over the top. I tried to go for the safe, knowing that there's not much time left. 63 to 73. I'm like spamming my auto aim button, trying to get those shots off. 63 to 69. We lost it by 6% right at the very end. I thought my team was going to pull off the defense there, and then when I saw we were losing, I ran back the other way in hopes to get the safe down before the very end. I should have tried to get there with my super, actually. I should have tried to land there with my super instead of trying to use my super to jump in there really quickly. Power points and bull. Not too good right there. Okay, this is our chance. We're going to Crow in a Brawl Ball. I love Brawl Ball. Favorite game mode inside there. We get double Crow. Not my favorite thing to have in here. Double Crow, not as good as a double Terra, but I would really wish if we had someone else because the poison doesn't stack. Which I know that you're not supposed to have more than one character in there, but I really wish the poison stacked. Even if it was like on opposite teams. Imagine having, you're playing duos right now, and you have Crows on opposite teams. Only one of them can actually poison you. I'm not sure why I made that choice. I think I was trying to take them out. Get behind them and drop off all my shots, but I don't think that worked out. So, but yeah, but back to the poison thing. If each Crow could have a unique poison, then the poisons could multiply. It'd be very OP. It would only really work in Showdown and Duo Showdown, or if say you had you were doing your own little game room and you were dropping in more than just that. Alright, well, we were just having a hard time getting this ball out of there. There we go. Come on, Sergeant Skippy. I don't even remember how these games go. It's been like an hour or so since I recorded this, or maybe 2 hours since I recorded this. I started playing some more Brawl Stars, and then we kept winning, so we kept sticking with the same team, and so we just kept going. And then when I started to edit this, I'm like, there's no sound to this at all. And I'm like, and I looked down, I looked underneath. I'm like, I forgot to turn the power button on. It's like, oh. It doesn't happen too often when I goof up like that, but when it does, it screws up your day a little bit, because then you have to do a lot more, spend a lot more time recording, and a lot more time. This is, I believe, the end. I think this is where they score a goal, right? Can we get the ball? I got the ball out of there to the corner, in hopes that the other crow could save it. No. Nice. And the ball popped out in front, unfortunately. When the Colt killed them, the ball bounced out in front. Unfortunate. And then at this point in time, we just have to rush. We had to rush to the goal. We had to rush up. We probably didn't have to rush that hard particularly, but we had to rush to get to the next goal before the time run out. We only had like, what, 24 seconds left? But ouch. But now look, 382. We're now, I believe we're at 422. So we are up a lot higher than where I was. Actually, I can just quickly double check where my crow is. Well, I just looked it up. My crow's now at 432, so we did go up about 50. So we did have quite a good running streak in there for get the crow back up. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.